Good morning. Welcome to the Chicala Kitchen. So today we are going to start the first in our series of holiday cookies. We're going to be doing at least one every week, along with our series of fall/winter soups. So we already did our first soup recipe at the beginning of last week. Unfortunately, I'm a couple days late on this because we had a fur baby emergency. My daughter has two beautiful pups. One got very, very sick this week, and we babysat for a couple of days while she had to work. So we had a house full with Nova and two other dogs. It was like having three toddlers running around, but that's fine. Daisy is doing really well now. She's much better, and we're all happy, and I can get back to shooting videos. So today is the first in our series of holiday cookies, and we are doing Mama Pattie's famous pistachio cookies. My son calls these killer. I send them to him in Colorado, and he loves them. So we are going to be using pistachio pudding mix. I don't generally use mixes in my baking, but for this recipe you need to. And this might be a little unusual, but sweet and salty always works. You're going to get the roasted and salted pistachios because that's what makes these extra delicious. So here we go. Okay, these cookies are super simple to make, really easy, but I just wanted to show you quickly. I am using pistachio extract today. You can use almond extract if you have trouble finding this. I ordered it on Amazon, as usual. But in here, we have eggs, butter, oil, vegetable oil. The recipe will be printed at the end of this video. I'm so sorry, guys, but I am learning the hard way about TikTok and Instagram and YouTube's algorithms. It's not helpful to me at all if you don't watch the video all the way through. And they look for things called engagement. So if you could put a like or a share or a comment on these videos, that would be so helpful and would allow me to continue doing this. So we have butter, eggs, and oil in here. I'm gonna plop in about a teaspoon of flavoring, confectioner sugar, and my pudding mix. This is what we're using, okay? It's the pistachio instant pudding mix. Now you could add food coloring if you wanted to make the cookies more green. I don't do that. I don't add food coloring if I don't have to. So I'm going to mix this up. Back in a second. Okay, that's all blended. Now we're going to add the dry ingredients, which is flour, baking soda, and cream of tartar. Again, this will be in the recipe at the end of the video. We're going to mix this until combined and then add some finely chopped roasted salted pistachios. And then the whole bowl is going to be covered and refrigerated at least 30 minutes to an hour. An hour is fine. Just let it get nice and cold. And we'll be back. Okay guys, I just wanted to show you this cookie dough before it goes into the fridge. I think it's plenty green enough. The only time I have ever added food coloring was based on a customer request once. She wanted really bright Kelly green cookies for St. Patrick's Day. But I think this is really pretty anyway. So we're gonna cover this, put it in the fridge for an hour, and then we'll be back. Okay, so I just took the dough out of the refrigerator. I'm using a little cookie scooper, and what I'm gonna do is just roll a little ball into granulated sugar, roll it around so it's coated, just like that, and on a cookie sheet. These are gonna bake at 375 for 10 to 12 minutes. They should be just done. Now the biggest problem I see, and I have seen when I was teaching, when I was catering, if people ask me for recipes and they tell me, my cookies just didn't come out the same. A lot of people over bake. So be really careful you're not over baking. You don't want a raw cookie, but you don't want it dried out, you don't want it hard. This is a soft cookie. So just make sure, test a little. You need to know your oven. In my oven, it'll probably be about 10 minutes. It could go up to 12. So 375, then we're gonna put them on a wire rack to cool, and when they're completely cooled, we'll be back and I'll show you how we decorate. Okay guys, so I have some ground pistachios here, those same roasted salted pistachios, and I have some melted white chocolate. This is what I do. Totally optional. You can eat these cookies just as they are, and they are delicious. I'm gonna take it, I'm going to dip, just like that, and sprinkle with a little roasted pistachio. These are delicious. I'm telling you, my oldest son calls them killer. They are great on a cookie tray. I miss my youngest because when he was home, we'd tag team this. One would dip and one would sprinkle on the chocolate. You want to get it on there before the chocolate completely dries and hardens. So here goes. When these are done, I'll show them to you. You're gonna love this. Okay guys, so these are done. We're just waiting for them to dry and harden. I really hope you enjoyed this and are looking forward as much as I am to the rest of our holiday series. This is just cookie number 1. We will be doing at least 1, if not 2, every week. And I'm thinking that since I have pistachios already ground and chopped, I might do a strawberry pistachio biscotti this week. And if that's something you'd like to see, please let me know in the comments. I really appreciate if you like, follow, subscribe, comment, share, or favorite my videos, because that will really help us in the algorithm with these social media platforms. I really don't understand it, but if I don't get that engagement, they cut me off and you won't see these videos. So, buon cibo, buon amici, good food, good friends. More than anything, I hope that your family and friends enjoy these recipes as much as mine do, and I hope you try them and let me know what you think. Love you all. Bye from the Chicala Kitchen.